games in this thing, and I finally got all the stuff I needed. So like, the nigga was hyped today. Like, so my Windwitch Invoked the artifact deck. I was waiting to get the Zoo engine in it, and then I got it today. So like, I'm super hyped about it. I'm super happy, and I got to test it out. Unfortunately, I got it after the tournament, so I didn't get to enter the tournament with this build. But yeah, like let's just hop into it. It's like
that mat though, dude.
It's so lit. Yeah, sexy. Shout outs to my boy Eric. But yeah, get a little close for me. So we're starting off with the triple photon thrasher. So he's really good for the combos. Some people run him at 2. Right now I'm testing him at 3. Like I literally just built the deck today, so it depends how this guy works out for me. I may cut him, but yeah, he's really good. He just, if you open with him and Alistair, you have so much more than what it looks like. So I really like it a lot. Like he's just really broken. Yeah, ultis baby. That's like 120 right there. I was like, what the heck? Triple Alistair, Mr. Crowley. This guy is like super lit for so many different reasons. It's like that 1000 boost, it really helps going into time. And like he just, every turn you just get invoke plays. So he's just so lit. You have to play like 20 of him if you can. And so like that's pretty much the first engine. These guys kind of like are an engine in themselves, because you want basically just one of each Thrasher and then Alistair, and then like you have just a freaking insane combo off of that, just those 2 cards. And then for the Zoo engine, we're doing a triple wrap here. Double whiptail. This is like, bro, this hoe gets over Crystal Wing. That's all I got to say. And then Thoroughblade. This is really clutch because it's like a beater, and you know the draw effect, it will come up. But like it helps you, especially when you're going into time, because it basically makes your Zoodiacs, this is the highest attack that they can like ever have, unless you like stack your whiptail. So like I kind of like the 3-to-1 ratio. Kind of just, it works out for me. You don't have to run this, but like I feel like the Thoroughblade is just too good for so many different reasons. And like the piercing effect, it's like, it's stupid, because naturally Zoos, they just don't have any defense, and you know everybody plays Zoos. And then I still run the Windwitch engine, but because I have a lot of engine in this deck, I do a 3-1-1. So this is the only one that matters. Like this is the one you want to see. The other ones come from this. So like some could argue and say, hey, like what if you draw to this earlier? But that's why you play 3 of this and 1 of each. So like you draw this way more often than this. And of course, bricks may happen in any deck, no matter how well put together it is. But this ratio worked out like so well. It's just really clutch. And this is basically your Crystal Wing. You could like consider taking this out, but like indestructible Crystal Wing, a lot of people don't understand how strong that is. Like it's a threat, and then like it takes heat from you, because like they're trying to get rid of Crystal Wing, and then like all your other monsters are safe. And for the artifact engine, I do 2 scythe to 1 mortal attack. It was like it was a space thing, but also a breaking thing, because playing this deck, I draw scythe too much, so I hated it. So I actually took out 1 scythe. And the cool thing is with the Zoo engine, you have endless Daigusto Emerald, so you can Emerald for your artifacts. You can Emerald for your Crystal Wing and your Windwitch to make Crystal Wing again if it gets Kaiju'd or whatever. And you know you could just recycle like everything. So even though you run 2-1, you still recycle them with Daigusto Emerald. So that's the artifact engine. And then double max C, because it's the best monster right now. Now for spells, we have a triple Zoodiac Barrage. This is really broken, because it can be a bait, but also like say like I open broken, right? Like I open just sick like this. Like if I'm going second, that's gonna be game. But just having this, like it just makes like more, what's the word? It makes it easier for you to do your other plays without wasting your normal summon, because then you can like normal summon Crowley and it just go off. So I like it a lot. Triple Barrage, like I wouldn't run any less. And then triple Magical Meltdown. This is just Mr. Crowley, and then like it makes it so like when you're summoning your fusions, it's like you're summoning an Egyptian god, because they can't respond, they can't negate, they can't do anything. Just like Obelisk, Slifer, and Ra, you can't do anything when they're summoned, so it's like the same exact thing. Like you can't do anything when they're summoned. You're gonna have to call D-Barrier before anything happens. Like other than that, that's like the only card that could stop this. Like it's just so lit. It's just so lit. And then 2 terraformings, the super terraformings. I'm not gonna cut this because this is too clutch. When you have terraforming, this 1 card is an invocation play. Like this Crowley invocation is just so lit. I like this a lot. And like for rarity, I just need to get some ultimate rare max C's, and then probably that's it for the main deck. Actually, I just need to get ultimate rare max C's, and then double invocation. And double Twin Twisters, the sexy ulti Raigeki. These really help, especially like if you happen to go second. It just helps a lot. But you really like in this format, you're gonna have to like blind Twin Twister, because you just can't take the risk of like trying to play through their back row. So sometimes it's just like you can save it, you can be conservative and be like, let me try to bait out that D barrier some other way and then twin the other back rows. But like when you're going for that game push, it's like YOLO, just twin it everything. And like, yeah, there was only one time when I considered playing this at 3 because both of them got D-barriered and they went to the grave, so I could never ever get them back. So I was pretty pissed about that. And then for traps, this is like the best. This is better than Dimensional Barrier because it locks out Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, and yeah, Fusion, Synchro, XYZ. So it locks out all extra deck plays, and even it locks out pendulums if they pendulum from extra deck. So this is stronger than Dimensional Barrier to me. And then of course Triple Strike and Double Dimensional Barrier. This is like the weaker version of Sanctum. And Double Quaking Mirror Force. This was at 3, but I had to like cut back on stuff if I wanted to incorporate the Zoo Engine. And then the Sexy Ultra Warning and the Sexy Secret Vanity's Emptiness. And so that's it for the main deck. If you guys are wondering, it's 47 cards. Quick honorable mentions. These cards coulda, shoulda, woulda, but they just didn't make it. And these actually got took out from my deck. So like these are cards you can always run, but it's just like it was really difficult to make the decisions that I made, but I chose the best things that I could choose. And then the tokens, because I don't know, my deck doesn't make tokens, but I just like having them. And then this is to make Crystalline. I'm considering the Winter Bell chick, but it actually came up a couple times where like you make this and they stop you in the middle of your combo. So it's better to sit on this than it is to sit on Winter Bell. And who knows, I might go with the little Windwitch Synchro later, because it does help to get that extra damage going in time. But for now, I'm doing both of the Winged Dragons. And then for the Invoked monsters, 2 Mekaba, 1 Raijin, Mechalamba, and Mecha, whatever his name is. I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name. Mechalangio, whatever. And Elysium, this is like my favorite one actually, because it banishes your opponent's everything. Like it's so stupid for no reason. And for the zoo stuff, we have double Trident, a double Bull, Tiger Mortar, Borbo, and a double Daigusa Emerald. This is something like I really want to find space for, but like I can't, because it's like I don't know what to take out. But if I had space, I'll definitely be playing 2 Tiger Mortar, because I feel like that's the better ratio. But it's like it's just space issues. So yeah, that's the extra deck. It's tight on a lot of space, because like I could be running a rank 5, I could be running a whole bunch of stuff, but like to incorporate the zoo engine, you have to sacrifice a lot of space. And for siding, the board wipe, just everything. Like if I'm a competitive player, so when I'm going against any type of deck, I want to be ready. So if they make like these crazy first turn boards, this is where I side when I'm going second. And then this is like most of the time, this is how I win going into game 3. Is just my side deck. And now 3 raw spear mode, because it's a normal summon, it's really broken, because it's basically like if they have Arclord Chrysia, Vanity's Fiend, Vanity's Emptiness, you could still tribute 3 of their monsters, clear their entire board, kill the Vanities, and it's like you get this untargetable monster back that can't even target for attack. So I think this is like really, really broken. And yeah, it's hard to play around, but it's not impossible. And then the full Kaiju engine, because the 3 slumbers, just like the first time you bring those out. Either way, but I do run 2 Sticky Strings just because it's not water and it's not a level what's it called? It's not a level 8, so I just like it a lot. And then 2 Drantia, because it's just Lancia, because it's too good. Like for what are they called? Lamoing Infernoids and Fairy Tale Snow. It's just like I have to. So yeah, that's like changes I might make. I don't know. Like it's really hard to make decisions with this deck, because it's like it's so much good stuff I could be running. But then at the same time, everything I'm running is good, so I'm stuck. I don't know what to take out. But yeah, that's it for now, you guys. It's blessed. You know, I really like it a lot. I'm gonna run it, like you guys know. I'm well experienced with Hero Perfection. Like I played that deck forever, even before like Benton and Cyber Angels and stuff. But I want to test this deck out and like see how it does. And it's crazy. Like we've seen a lot of like decks running zoos and a lot of decks running Windwitches, but I don't think we've seen like Windwitch Invoke Artifact Zoo. It's lit. But God bless you guys. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more. Peace out. Team King of Games, baby.